stopping on the way back, I have no idea. We'll roll the dice there.
I think it makes more sense. Besides, you drive a lot faster than I do anyway.
Not always. Good morning, YouTube. We are live. I have Tyler in the truck with me. Here's Tyler. We are on our way to Applejack's in Denton, Texas. So I'll be driving for this segment. We'll be committing lots of traffic infractions.
I've never been to Applejack's, so it's maybe my first time going.
What's up, Jeff? Yeah, buddy. ETA right now is 9:47 a.m. for us, so we'll be there a little early, but we might make a stop for a little snacky snack. We'll see. I didn't eat breakfast this morning, so we might get something, or we'll just wait because we'll be eating afterward. Boys. About to do the same. So we got a little bit of a drive. I knew Tyler was going to have to drive. That's why I was like, let's get out here by 9 because there's going to be some traffic. Memorial Day weekend. What's up, Carl?
So Jeff's there. Hey Jeff, have you had a Stag 22A?
Asking for a friend. Have you tried Stag 22A?
I brought a sample for you. I don't know if you've had it or not. Hopefully you haven't, but if you have, whatever, you can give it to one of your buddies.
I'm bringing Old Fitz 8-year samples for everybody, and Rebecca Creek 16-year samples for everybody. They're 1-ounce sample on the Rebecca Creeks because we have 2 different 16 years. One is a 125.4 and the other is a 131.5 proofer. So, and then Riley is getting a Boondocks 18 sample on top of his samples as well, because we're going to be meeting up with Mr. Riley Tesla. It says always bring him some bangers, man. Want to be able to try the best of the best. These live streams, they go through the YouTube Shorts feed. It's like some people just scroll through, some people will stay around and hang out, but as soon as people start getting notified, they'll start popping in the chat. I'm going to turn the brightness up.
Damn, yeah, he's already had it, he said. Oh well.
Hey, he agrees though, it's amazing. I don't think I gave him a sample of mine, because I think mine was already gone by the time I had a chance to give anything to him. I may have given him some.
It's really good. It's really good, especially compared to the 23s. 22A is really good.
It's definitely my favorite of the newer batches. The Whiskey Panda, what is up, sir? Need to get Victor hooked up with some stuff, especially the Rebecca Creek 16-year samples as well. We got a list of people we're gonna have to get those out to. Those bottles are gonna be gone. Probably doing 1-ounce pours on those, by the way. Anyone who's getting a Rebecca Creek 16-year, it'll be a 1-ounce pour. You might only do one. We might not give you both bottles because we don't have too much of them anyways. They're open bottles when I got them.
Poor Victor. Must have living out in the fucking boonies.
And that's what we were talking about. Is like the distribution is like absolutely terrible in Texas, and it's even more terrible out there. Yes, that is Tyler. Tyler's in the truck with us. We're going to meet up with Mr. Riley Tesla and Mr. Jeff from Arizona Nation. Eagle. What's up, Josh? I'm excited to just be able to get out and do something different, man. I've been working. I worked a 50-hour work week. And I've been waking up early at 6 a.m. with the boy, getting ready to go out early when my mom comes over to watch my kids so we can do Bourbon Hunt lives. And then here we are now, doing another live.
I'm about ready to get back to work after being off with the newborn for the last like month or so.
My next kid, we're gonna try to juggle the leave to where I'll be off Monday through Friday, and I'll just work Saturday and Sunday so I can maintain certifications.
Makes sense.
Yeah, no, this should definitely be one of the better videos. If anyone's gonna tune in on a live stream, the fact that we're gonna have Jeff, Riley, Tyler, and myself all in one, like that's where it's at, man. It'll be fun. There was going to be a couple other guys that Jeff was going to have coming, but the one guy, the big spender, he got called into work today, so we'll see. We'll still do good. They have a pretty big selection at this store. Lots of store picks, a lot of Sazerac products, so it'll be fun. All these Buffalo Trace taters can chill and see some actual tater bottles just sitting on the shelf. Prices at the store vary. A lot of stuff, it will be slightly higher than Total Wine and Specs, but there's a lot of stuff where they destroy Total Wine and Specs on. I know not everyone's looking for some Von paint, but that fancy bottle with the gargoyle topper, cheapest in the entire Metroplex. They had it for $49.99. I've never seen it below like $58, $59. Normally they run $65, so for $50 means $15 off right there. It's probably below MSRP, trying to just move inventory, but I picked it up not just for the bottle, but mainly for that gargoyle topper.
and not to hate on Total Wine, but dude, Total Wine's prices, they haven't been as low as they have been in years past.
No, Total Wine is like starting to become secondary.
It's kind of crazy.
Straight from the barrel for $199.99, like $216.50 out the door. Absolutely fucked on that bottle. I didn't just get one, we got a second one from a buddy. And it's like, man, those are way up there. They did not used to be that expensive. To be fair though, straight from the barrel was a lottery only item, so the fact that they even sold it through this like little deal is pretty impressive to me.
And that bottle, well, at least the bottle that I got from there, I don't know if they have more than one barrel or whatever, but the barrel that I got in my bottle, very, very good. Definitely worth the price, but you'd like to see it cheaper still.
I think they're all the same barrel because there's only 120 bottles, which is about what a barrel is. So I'm thinking that was a whole barrel because every one that I saw, especially the ones popping up on secondary, they were all 127.6 proof.
Makes sense.
All the plug guts on the windshield. Get those cleared off for you guys.
There was a mist this morning. It disappeared pretty quick though in the last hour.
Saw Booker's for 108. 150 in your area if you see them. You know, there was a store. It was a goody. It was like up like in the Colony area. Not the Colony, but it was like up in that area. It wasn't that specific store. They had Booker's. I think they were mispriced, to be honest. They had the 2024-01 price for $89, which is the cheapest I've seen of Booker's in probably 2 years. So they're definitely still out there. $100 we can buy them for almost every day. $99.99 or about $110, $115. So we can get them for under $150 for sure, Victor. But is that the batch you want? You want specifically the 2401? Because I'll find you one. As a matter of fact, we might even find one today. Try to get the best price, obviously.
I see them in specs too.
Yeah, I see them in specs all the time.
With my military discounting, I can get them. I don't know, probably like $9.99, I'm guessing.
I feel like that would be one that you might be able to pick up on the base as well.
It's possible. They don't have a huge selection up there.
I know they don't. I've gone a couple times and they've had some nice like picks, some like Hero Edition picks and some different military branch picks, which is funny because you go on to a military base and it's got like green picks and it's not even green base.
The biggest win that I've gotten from there was that A124 for $54 out the door. That's pretty good.
Hey, you can't beat the A124 I got of the Elijah Craig. Paid $10 shipping. Nick gave us his bottle, his open bottle, just to cover shipping.
Okay, whatever.
The Larceny A124 though, like those prices are ridiculous. $71.99 at Total Wine before taxes. I remember paying $54.99 not even last year for the A123.
Yeah.
I do on base though, you don't have to pay taxes, so $54.99 is that's the way to go with no tax.
Yep.
Just the only one you've seen lately? Oh, okay. Yeah, Tyler went with me when we went to that first goody drop together, and they had Booker's, but it was like a 2021 batch. I was like, man, how long have they kept this in the bunker in the warehouse?
Oh, that's the one that I got the JD12, right?
Yeah, that was when we got the JD12, and then we got back in line, and we got a Booker's. I got the E.H. Taylor single barrel the first go around.
Yep.
I was going to be picking up an Eagle Rare because it was the last Booker's, but the guy that picked it up in front of me, he wasn't sure. I told him, man, I'll be shopping around the store. You come find me, and we can trade if you want the Eagle Rare instead. And he did come over. He did come see me and trade out, and he wanted to get the Eagle Rare bundle instead of the Booker's bundle.
He wanted the Tater bottle.
I think he got talked out of it because of the price, not necessarily the Tater bottle, but it could have been. Jim B makes some pretty good products, though. I think people forget that. But they do have a very distinct, like, nutty profile, so maybe that just wasn't his jam. I would much rather have the Booker's for the high proof rather than the light, easy drinking Eagle Rare. Now, that being said, we are going up to Applejack's right now. I think they still have some Eagle Rare store picks, so we might be getting a store pick of Eagle Rare today. That'll be a nice bottle. I have one that's already opened. I don't know if I'll let Tyler try it yet, but definitely want to pick up a bottle for Tyler so he can have one, because store pick Eagle Rare better than regular Eagle Rare. Of course, Tyler got a JD12. When is Tyler ever walking out of a store without a unicorn? Well, let's talk about what time he got there in the morning to get that JD12 before he started saying, of course. That man needed more than a JD12 for the amount of time he waited. Victor's over here talking about you walking on the unicorns.
He's just mad he's in fucking nowhere. I'm just playing Victor.
What's going on, Les? Yeah, no, being out in the middle of nowhere makes it tough, but like we don't go hunting as much anymore. Like I know Tyler didn't go out near as much as he used to. We try to only go when there's intel that there's going to be a drop or a higher likelihood. That way we're not wasting as much time.
Or if we just get to hang out like this.
Yeah, or hang out, because otherwise we probably wouldn't have been going out today. I know I wouldn't have been. I would have been at home chilling with the family.
I've been playing Diablo 4 right now.
Hey, this man's over here trying to convince me to buy Diablo 4. He doesn't understand. I'm obsessed with games like that. I play way too much. Yeah, all of our Texas friends are safe. The one tornado that hit the other day, that was up in Sanger. And I don't know any of our guys that are in Sanger. That's just north of Denton, if you guys didn't know. Between Oklahoma and Denton. It's like just barely north of them. I'm a Bourbon. Oh, I'm in the Bourbon armpit. My area is pretty barren and nobody hunts around here. Oh, so he didn't go buddy hunting very often. Yeah, but you have some good connections with the one store. I know you didn't get the best price on it, but you definitely paid well below secondary for that GTS. And he didn't have the best allocations there, but he did get a GTS, and he did share a sample of that when we did our in-person meetup, so that was fun. Smells. I don't know what that smell is. Probably like BMW's exhaust in front of us because he accelerated when I got up on his ass.
Yeah, I'm more interested in some allocated lunch today.
Hey, yeah. Maybe one day you'll secure a GTS. I've never had a GTS bottle. I've only had the Thomas H. Handy. We picked that up December 23rd, and we paid $189.99 for it. So I was definitely happy with that price.
Incredible ride.
BMW with dealer tags, and he's got dogs in the back. I'm sure the dealership would love that. We'll see if I can swing a BTAC bottle this year. If I do, it'll probably be a favor. I don't think I'll be able to get one through the store again. We'll see though. I did go up there and I talked to the manager the other day when I picked up some energy drinks before work, and she said, "I'm so sorry, I don't have anything for you today." And I told her, it's not a big deal. I don't have to get a bottle every time I go in there. I think she forgets that. I'm always appreciative that she is still looking out for me. She has my phone number though. She hasn't texted me or called me at all. So I'm curious if...
It's weird. It looks like those buildings are leaning. That's crazy. Is that just me? Or is it like that?
No, they're slanted. They're angled.
That's crazy.
I can't remember the name of that company. It's a tech company.
I almost think it's photoshopped.
My buddy Dave, he used to work there. I think might be GM Financial, but that's their like tech district. If we get another BTAC ball, that'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. That one store, they just haven't been getting allocations because I've gone in there every time she's there, and I try to tell her what's been dropping in the area and ask, hey, have your reps been giving you stuff? Because Total Wine, Specs, and Goody Goody have been getting all this, and there's no reason why they shouldn't have got anything. Because I could have got a JD12 through them, but she said their distributor never even brought her a JD12, and she said she's good friends with the Jack Daniels rep.
Well, I feel like as far as BTAC goes, like if you exclude lotteries, I think that probably like 0.5% of the enthusiast whiskey communities that want to get a BTAC and MSRP outside of lotteries.
Yeah.
Like they're really hard to
when driving? That's all I want to know.
Yes.
Should have known. You're getting BTAC this year? Good on you, Jeff. Good on you, sir. Well deserved. If anything, your bonus will pay for one on secondary.
Yeah, it does. It hurts the soul to think that you can buy 4 BTAC bottles for the same price you can get one at secondary. It's like, oh my gosh, it hurts.
I just remember when the BTAC bottles used to be $99.99, so they were 108, 24 out the door. And now they bumped them up to $149.99 for MSRP, so they're just slowly climbing. But that's a huge climb if you think about it. That's a 50% increase.
It's like the rest of our costs in the U.S.
Hey, Jeff's on the road. Hey Les, you'll get there one day, buddy. We'll help get you some stuff. At the very least, we'll send you some samples. And if no one else will send you samples, I'll send you samples. It's funny how these lives work on mornings. Some mornings I get like crazy views, other mornings we're stuck at 7 views. But it picks up. I don't know. The algorithm like changes when the scenery changes. Maybe we'll flip the camera around on myself. People start popping in. I've seen the highest was the other day. I had 72 concurrent viewers when we were doing the hunt the other day. I thought that was pretty good.
Thank you.
Almost there on watch time. We need a little less than 300 hours, I think, off this live stream alone. If it goes as planned and intended, we should probably get about 35, 40 hours minimum on this live. And then replay is probably about 50 hours. So why do I have a shirt on? I don't think they'll let me in the store without one.
So I was just thinking, this is the first time when I'm not leaving the DFW area that I've ever been this far to the east.
Far north?
To east/north. And it's to go to a liquor store.
Yeah, buddy. No, I used to live up in Denton.
How'd you like it up there?
I did. It worked at the time because I was still college age, and there's 4 colleges up there. There's 2 big universities, University of North Texas and Texas Women's University, but there's also 2 community colleges that are up there. One of the TCC campuses, and I can't remember the other one. It was like a Tarrant, not a Tarrant County thing, another community college up there. But lots of bars, a lot of that kind of scenery. Very, very liberal though, very liberal. So a lot of people were very upset and they would get offended all the time. It's just, you kind of had to like tiptoe it wherever you went. And then as far as the people that actually live there, like the ones that aren't in the student living or the apartments, the homeowners, they're all old, like retirement age. Like most of them are 60 plus. So the community was very diverse in that aspect, where it was like 50-50. You got this super young college crowd, and then you got this really older retired crowd. And the houses that were out there, they weren't new houses or builds by any means, but they were still well kept, well taken care of, well built homes, probably back in the 70s and 80s for some of the newer houses that were out there.
I'm trying to figure out if I'm just becoming an old man, because it seems like more and more there's more traffic on the road. There's more assholes who don't know how to drive. There's more people that get it. It just seems like Texas is changing like year by year. I don't know if that's just me getting older and being grumpy, or if that's actually happening.
What up, Mark Duffy? Yeah, it might just be me getting older and driving more like an asshole myself. We just whipped over 2 lanes and punched it. This is a 65 mile an hour speed limit, so we're definitely committing traffic infractions.
Rules are meant to be broken.
Hey, someone gets it. There wouldn't be a rule in the first place if someone didn't do it first. Victor's watching on 2 accounts. He's doing 2 accounts. Whole animal. I love it. That's something I noticed early on. There was a couple of YouTubers, I won't name names, Victor knows who I'm talking about though, but they have like 5 accounts and they would comment and like on their own videos. I'm like, how desperate do you have to be for views that you have to comment and like on your own videos?
It's pretty try hard.
I would rather have 0 comments and 0 likes and no freaking views before I watch my own like and comment on multiple accounts. Too goofy. It's me, I'm the fraud, bugging the sun. What's up, John? It is not you, John, but I'm glad you're willing to take the blame, take the fall. Someone's got to do it. You might want to message Riley. He's asking if it's still on East Hickory. Just tell him RJ's live stream. Just tell him yes, it's on East Hickory. East Hickory. Neighbor across the street is moving out as a result of my Trump sign. Got him. Also take the blame for this one as well. Hey, we appreciate you, Mark Duffy. Someone's going to do it. Is this the Applejack stream? It is. We got Tyler in the truck with us. We're going to meet up with Mr. Riley. Riley was just confirming the store location because he's going to be meeting us there along with Jeff from Drizzo Nation. So it'll be a good one. Colin Armstrong. What Applejacks besides Elijah Craig barrel proof pick? There should quite a bit. They should still have Sazerac picks. They should have Eagle Rare picks, Smoke Wagon picks. They obviously should have the Elijah Craig picks. As far as other picks, they should also have Buffalo Trace. I think they have Buffalo Trace store picks as well. Other than that, I don't know if they have too much that's sitting out for anybody and everybody to go in there. But the store does have quite a big inventory in the back. But as far as on the shelf, I think those are all the picks that are out. I know the Eagle Rare picks for the most part, those are going to just be what's left over. They're going to keep in the back for their friends and family. But they had a big drop maybe a month ago. They had what was it? E.H. Taylor barrel proof, single barrel, small batch, Eagle Rare store picks, Buffalo Trace picks, Larceny, Woodford batch proofs. Elijah Craig, the batch proof as well. They had a ton of stuff. We'll see though. We'll definitely see. Can't wait to get there and see all the things my girlfriend will tell me we don't need. I love it, John. Yeah, this Applejack's has got a pretty big selection. It's just you kind of got to look through and pick out on some stuff. Some stuff's not all on the bourbon aisle. They've got stands throughout the store, and they've got another little section, like a table, where they keep some of the more allocated stuff that they've been putting out for drops. Other than that, we'll see. You were there at the last drop, so I assume they would have another drop for another month. But good luck. They don't always do the drops. That kind of was like a surprise thing that they did. But they normally have good stuff. I picked up the Garrison Brothers Cowboy Bourbon. It was just sitting on the shelf, the 2023, the 140.9 hazmat proof. And that bottle was $224.99. Got an E.H. Taylor barrel proof Saturday. Asked the price. Oh, when you got there, they went up to 500. That sucks, John.
Oh. Who said that? John?
John, yeah, bugging the sun. Barrel proof was 500. That's ridiculous.
I'd be kind of mad.
That's what 100 on the highway looks like, guys. They got me though. They don't get to see the road. There's a big gap between traffic in front and behind me though, so luckily there's no issues. Is Tyler ready for the 13 colony drop in 30 minutes? This guy thinks he's cool. He's going over 100.
I was going to mention that to you.
Did you get the email from Sealbox since you're a pro member?
No, I mean the one at Bourbon Outfitters. That's at 10 a.m.
Yeah, that one is. But I'm saying, did you get the email from Sealbox being a pro member?
Yeah, I got the email, but I mean, I didn't.
You didn't get selected though.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Well, like I said,
they said they're going to start calling that night.
They said the same stuff about the anniversary.
And it took almost a week later. You said?
No, 3 weeks.
3 weeks later.
3 weeks.
Oh, damn. bad communication on their part, and they start drawing. Yeah, so we're back at it again. We got Tyler in the truck with us, and we're going to meet up with Mr. Riley and Jeff as well. So, gonna have the 4 amigos.
Be a nicer day though.
Now that the store has a double eagle full pappy set and prohibition collection, I'd be tempted too. I told you we're committing traffic infractions today. Luckily it was still yellow when we proceeded through.
Yeah, that's fine.
The temptation.
Copper did the same thing.
Airport closed today. What's holiday pay and overtime due? Oh no, the airport's definitely open. This is just our scheduled day off. It's called double time, but really you just get paid for the hours you work. 1x pay, and then you get 1x pay for the holidays. So that's why they get the double time. Overtime doesn't stack with that, and differentials don't stack with that. The good part is we're off, and we're still going to get paid for 8 hours today, even though we didn't work today. So I get 8 hours of pay plus the 10 hours of overtime we worked last week. We'll probably do maybe another 10 hours overtime this week. Our paycheck should be sitting about $1,000 higher than it normally is when it's all said and done after taxes. So got to make up some money because we still got a big purchase coming up, guys. We're going to be getting some Dusties. We're going to be getting Gatsby Remus 5s. That's the non-Dusty. Then we're going to be getting some Dusty Jack Daniels. We're going to get the 60th birthday bottle. We're also going to be getting the 70 and 75 in the collector box. We'll be getting 4 Woodfords. Well, technically 5. 2 of them are the 375s, the Rise, the new age or new rye, new world rye cask that comes in a fancy box with 2 375s. And then we'll get a 4 grain, a 4 wood, and the oak grain of the Woodford batch proofs. So it'll be cool. No, we're not getting no Stitzel Weller John. Can we get Tyler Cam? Yeah, we can show you Tyler. We got Tyler over here. Say, what up, dude? Goofy guys, goofy.
What?
I'm excited to get some of these Woodfords though. Definitely want to try some of these. I don't ever see them. I think I've seen maybe 2 in museums, but they want like $500-600 for them. We're getting a pretty good price on them, below secondary on everything that I just mentioned. Hack for the limit. 1 grader, bring Tyler.
So where are we at now? What is this part of town?
We're in the southern part of Denton. We're going into the main part of town.
So this is considered Denton?
Yeah.
Okay.
We drove through Louisville. Pretty sure. So we might be still on the north side of Louisville. Basically in Denton after we turn left on the scenic road up here. Take your shirt off. Please never shave again. John's talking to you about not shaving.
Oh yeah, for the mustache march?
Yeah. Too funny.
It'll take me about 2 weeks to get my beard back.
It takes me a lot longer, unfortunately. Anyone ever hunt bourbon in Mexico with good results? Bourbon, no. Tequila, yes. I didn't personally, but I have people that go to Mexico because they got family that live down there. They speak the language, so I send them down there and send them pictures of bottles and say, find this and buy this. We're in a tunnel, guys. Look how dark it is down here.
It's very dark.
It'll be a good day, guys. It'll be a good day. I have a feeling. I'll either, 1, not buy any bottles, and it'll be a good day because we didn't spend too much money. Or 2, we'll buy too many bottles, but we'll have a good day because we got something cool that we never had before. Either way is gonna be good. I love it.
If I can snag that 13 colonies from Bourbon Outfitters at 10, I'll be a happy camper then.
Braking too, what a fucking jackass. You see that? I'm trying to get around that car and then they started braking on me too.
You have a Bourbon Outfitters account?
I do not.
You're not gonna try to snag one?
If I get one, it'll be through Seal Lock. Probably be now. They might drop them in the area too. If they can distribute it out here and drop them, I'll definitely try to snag one. I'm trying to get one for you, even though you're probably going to get one or two or even three of them. I'm still trying to get one for you because I know you're a huge 13th Colony fan.
You don't need to go. Well, for this release, I don't think you need to go out of your way because this is a pretty big release as opposed to what they usually do. This is like a 7,000 plus bottle release, and their limited edition releases are usually like I don't know, 2,000 to 3,000. So
yeah. I've shared that with a couple of my coworkers, and I told them, I said, this is a pretty good starting list for a tier list on what to. A lot of them, they drink tequila, but the guys are the ones that drink the aged stuff. The women seem to all like the Blanco, so the straight off distilled. So we'll definitely be trying to pick up probably the Reposado or an Anejo. Maybe we'll look today. Matter of fact, we'll do some tequila hunting today, just at Applejacks. We probably won't do it if you go to any other store, but we'll see. But we'll definitely be looking for, at least at Mi Campo, the $25 to $35 bottle of tequila and tequila.
does your dad have a boat?
No, but I do have access to one.
Gotcha.
My father-in-law, or not father-in-law, sorry, my godfather, that's the term I was looking for. He has multiple boats.
Nice.
He's got a pontoon, he's got a speedboat, and a little fishing boat too.
You went fishing about a month ago, right?
No, I didn't get to go. The one week that I was off and I wanted to go fishing, I was going to go fishing with the boys from work. And my parents were out of town, so I didn't have anyone to watch my son. And so they're sending me pictures of them fishing and all the fish they're catching because they hooked up on, I think, 13, 14 bass on that first day.
Nice.
A couple catfish. And you know what my parents sent me? Pictures of them fishing. I'm like, you motherfuckers. 1 week I took off for vacation to go fishing, and I'm stuck.
Hashtag adulting, man.
I'm stuck.
Welcome to being a parent.
They were fishing in Florida though, so they were sea fishing. They were catching all kinds of shit.
I would have loved to have went to that comedy show that Riley was talking about last night, but
Yeah, well, by the time I would have got off, I would have missed it. So
no sitter for me. So
between Victor and Lester talking about your 13th colony obsession and issue, they're like, hey, we can help you move some of those bottles if you want to get it. They want some of the 13th colony. I know Victor's a huge 13th colony fan, so definitely gonna have to start sending him some more 13th colony samples as we attempt to get some of the bottles.
yeah, and you know, and some of you guys that know me, as I open some of those bottles, I'll definitely send out some samples to the choice few, but I do like to share once I get them open.
That Corazon that you're talking about, Torah, they should have some of those up there too. The estates, the ones that are aged in like Blanton's, Eagle Rare, Handy, those kind of barrels. They'll have some of those probably up there at Applejacks too. Not sure which ones they'll have specifically, but they'll have a few. Joel saw the label for the new Penelope Estates, only 11 years. Hey, 11 years is perfectly fine for Penelope. What up, Joel? Joel S is in chat. Bottle drop, Toro. We won't be spending that much. Our big spender, he had to go to work today, so he got called in. He was probably going to drop about 3,000 to 4,000, but we'll still go see what we find. Can't go too crazy. We got, like I said, we got a project I got to fund. We're buying some Dusties, and I got about $750 on my end that I'm going to have to pay up. Those 2 of those bottles are going to be gifts, so that's on me for you know, picking out nice gifts for people and spending too much money, I guess. Could buy bottles for myself. 50th anniversary is crazy good. I have to agree. Tyler was nice enough to share the sample that he picked up at that 15th anniversary with me.
Who said that?
Les did. And then I shared the 15th anniversary sample that I got with someone else as well. So,
well, I keep saying I think it's more fun for than the 2023 GTS. But GTS is great. Don't get me wrong. But the 13th Colony's 50th anniversary, it's just a really exciting quarter.
I still will stand by it. I think I liked it better than the Batch 2 Double Oaked, but they have very different flavor profiles, and I think they both have their own things that they excel in, but I think I like that 15th anniversary just a little bit better.
I'd have to try them on the same day, the same few minute time span to know for sure which one I like more.
Don't you hit me. I will end your life, little girl. This truck's in 2 lanes. Which lane are you going to be in, buddy? I might have to chill out now that we're in Denton. Denton PD loves to pull me over. I got pulled over so many times when we were up here in Denton.
I can't imagine why.
I got away with it a lot of times. I would just slow down and they would turn their lights off and let me go. A couple times we'd have to sit there and park on the roadside and talk to for 10 to 15 minutes, and then they would just give me a warning. I never received a ticket while I was up here, but I got pulled over at least 8 times.
Wow.
I'm pretty good at talking to people when it comes to making relationships and making this shit happen. When I want to be. Otherwise, I'm a complete fucking asshole that no one wants to be around. That's a switch, though. I can turn that on and off most of the time. The asshole switch is always on or halfway on, but the telling people basically to fuck off, I can turn that off. That asshole switch stays on a little bit longer than it probably should, especially when I'm at work. But some people are just dumb. I try to give some people the benefit of the doubt, but some of them, they just can't be helped.
A lot of trees over here.
Yeah, you get north of Denton, there's even more trees.
More rural than I expected.
Now the Camaro speeds up. I would have gone up 2 lanes if you were driving like that earlier, buddy.
Welcome tags.
That's another thing. When we used to go to Oklahoma, I would drive crazy fast going up to Oklahoma. We weren't just going to Windstar like a lot of the guys from Texas were. We were driving all the way to Tulsa to Hard Rock. About a 4.5 hour drive. We were mobbing up there.
Have you been to Windstar?
Yeah. Windstar, Choctaw, Hard Rock.
I've been there once. The last time I went there, Natalie and I went, my wife, and so the first time we went there, we were up $400, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. Next morning we rode around, I was like, let's just go home. And she's like, why don't we just go back and see what we can do? We went back. We left being down $300. So we lost 700 when we went back that morning. I was like, no. That's life, though.
I lose most of the time when we go to the casino. The most I've ever walked away with was we were up $1,200, and my dad wanted to spend some more of that in the morning, and I told him we shouldn't, and he did. So I think we walked away with about $700-800 that day when it was all said and done.
I never go expecting to come back with more money than I left with. I chalk it up to an experience.
We go to play to win. We play to win, but we only play with the money that we're willing to lose.
Yeah. I don't have a gambling addiction at all, so it's easy for me to just walk away. Like, okay. As a matter of fact, I get nervous. Like when I bet like $20, I'm like, like I'm sweating, like cold sweats. Like.
Well, if you play poker up there, the minimum hand's like $15 if you play it the way you're supposed to.
Yeah, screw that.
Blackjack too.
I don't like losing my hard-earned money. Let's just say that.
I don't either. I like playing the penny slots. We'll play all lines, play a 40-cent bet. It's all said and done for all lines, and the most we won on that, I think I hit for like $580, $590 on a 40-cent bet. It's a pretty good return.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's if we were max betting, the jackpot would have been hit on a couple of those. We probably would have been paid out to where we had to do paperwork for tax purposes. I don't like betting that. I'm not gonna go bet $5, $10, $20 on a single spin on a freaking digital game, the video slots.
Quick story about gambling. My father, he lives in right now he lives in close to the big city is like Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah,
you know where that's at?
I do.
He's still about an hour from there, but so he went to a casino, and they were there for an hour. He stopped. He was driving. He stopped through, and him and his wife, he hit a $52,000 jackpot.
Nice.
1 month later, different casino, stopped for an hour. He hit a $65,000 jackpot, dude. He bought a brand new boat and a brand new truck in the same 2 month time span.
Yeah,
I was like, what the heck?
If that doesn't turn you into a religious gambler, I don't know what would.
Like I'm not making that up. Like what the heck, dude? But
the horse track, it was the Kentucky Derby. Not the Kentucky Derby. What was it? I can't remember the name of the race. I'll have to go back and look at it. But my buddy was there with my dad, and he placed a bet. It was like a $220 bet on that race. I think it was one of the Triple Crown races, and he hit a payout for $58,000.
Shoot.
Big money.
Golly. And Uncle Sam's gonna get theirs.
Oh yeah, they always get their portion, their money. So we're 2 minutes out from the store. We're still early, so we might go find us something to grab to snack on. I'm not really sure yet. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna hold out for a lunch. We're gonna have a big lunch. Might just do that. But we're almost there to Applejack's. We're up here in Denton, Texas. We're pretty close to the square, so afterwards for lunch, I got a couple options for the boys if they want to pick on one of those. If they don't, a couple other options that aren't on the square, and then if not, we can go to even Louisville or a different city. We're not too far away from Louisville. We won't go to the Rack House because 1, Jeff's off. Keep him away from work when he's off. 2, it's also like a 30-35 minute drive. So we won't go to the Rack House today. But good day anyways.
I'd be cool to grab a soda if you wanted to get something to drink.
See if we can find something over here. There's not much over here. You'll see when we get over here. We're basically there. Just trying to find something else. Jeff said one of his bartenders, Jamie, will be joining us. Good to see you. We got one of the girls coming out. Teach her what it's like to bourbon hunt. Not really hunting when the bottles are sitting for us there. If you're coming over, dude, come over. I don't know what you're doing, but we're gonna come sit over here while you figure it out. They turn their turn signal on. I don't know what they're doing. It's like a detour in traffic.
It's a defensive driver that's so defensive that they cause issues.
That's why I just moved over and got behind him and just stopped. I'm like, I don't know what this guy's doing, but we're gonna let him do whatever he thinks he's gonna do. I think he's trying to follow detour signs, but I don't really know. As long as he stays in his lane now.
Maybe they're following that U-Haul.
That could be it. That probably makes more sense. I don't know why they're driving like shit. Jack's Liquor.
Oh, that's a retro looking store.
Man, the trucks and the vans are here. They don't have anybody out today for Memorial Day doing deliveries, Jeff. We got 2 box trucks and 2 vans for Applejack's. Got the whole crowd here.
You could just walk over and grab a drink right there. Gas station.
Is there? Yeah. Taking it live, guys. We're gonna go for a little walk. Oh. Guess I should hide the money and not let it sit out. Don't want someone breaking into my truck for a $20 bill. Oh. Let me grab some of my camera gear real quick. Give me 1 second while we get that. Just a prop up here. Yeah. We're gonna just set you guys on the door, I guess. Getting ready to walk over to the gas station, but I'm gonna grab the microphones. So bear with me. We'll be switching the audio here in a second, and hopefully it'll pick up on the audio. Let me know if the audio changes for you guys. Plug this in real quick. This is our receiver. Looks like Riley's going to want a white monster, one of the best monsters. Alright. We got our microphone, and we're going to go try to mic up Tyler as well. Tell this guy he's going to wear a microphone. Hopefully the audio will change over. Mic up, buddy. We got a mic for you to clip on.
Getting out of this.
Trying to disconnect from the call. Got a microphone, it's already on. And we're rolling. Let's go find some place to.
Sure, tell me I would have put on a
one with like a pocket or something.
Yeah.
I just pinched it on a shirt. It'll work. Where was the gas station that you saw?
It's just on the other side of these buildings.
Okay. Crossing the street, we're jaywalking. We're not crossing at the crosswalk. Absolute fiending out here. That's the square for Denton up there, where they got the big courthouse. Just up there at the square, they've got a diner called Coney Islands. Just looking at that as an option. Also got LSA Burger as another option for lunch today. So see what the boys are going to want for lunch.
I'm not an energy drink guy, but Riley asked if we could grab him a Monster Rehab or a White Monster. I don't know what that means, but
the White Monster, that's the zero ones. That's one of the ones I drink. The Rehab ones, I'll see if they have them. But
okay, well,
those are like yellow.
Good. I'm glad that's your wheelhouse. I don't know anything about energy drinks.
Hopefully the audio sounds better, guys. We, like I said, plugged in the Bluetooth mics. Should be a little bit louder. We're also both mic'd, so now you don't have to try to listen for Tyler in the background. We'll grab the fancy camera stick when we do the store. We're not trying to spook people and scare people while we have the fancy little camera stand while we're just going to the gas station. It'll stop a lot of that bouncing. Hey, here we go. You gotta buy some cigarettes? No, just kidding. We don't smoke. Let's see what we can find. Still got a few minutes before that liquor store opens up anyways. Got Bang, Celsius Rockstar, Gatorade, C4, Venom. They gotta have Monster. Do they not have Monster here? Maybe they have it over here in this case. Let's see. Bangs and C4s. They do have Monsters. Perfect. Do they have the Rehab? I do not see the Rehab.
They got the white ones though, right?
Yeah, they definitely have the white one. I'm trying to see if they have the Rehab.
Riley's a big guy. He probably. Wait, that's not the white. That's a different one, right?
No, it's the white. It's still the same.
Oh, okay.
I was seeing if they have the Rehabs. I don't think they have the Rehabs here. Nope. Looks like he's getting a white Monster. You want to get him one of these, or want to get one of these?
I'll get it. I'll get it. Oh, it's not doing that. It was colder.
Nah.
It was cold?
These are colder.
Okay, let's get one of those then. Nobody wants to drink a lukewarm Monster.
Yeah, lukewarm Monster sounds awful, guys. Let's see. That's beer. I don't know what I want. I think I just want.
I'm just gonna get a water. Actually, probably this one. Probably the cheapest.
I think I want a Gatorade. We're gonna get one of the zeros. The liquor stores we go to, they don't have the zeros. They always have the ones for sugar. So yeah, I think people use them for mixers.
Oh, that's too expensive. Good morning.
I'll get it.
Okay, you good?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Walk this way now. Bear with me as I try to open up my Gatorade while holding my phone.
Oh, you did pretty good. See, you've done it before.
We do a lot of things one-handed around here. Take that however you guys want. I feel like chat's broken. No one else has sent any messages. Boo-hoo.
So what is Denton known for?
I don't really know. I mean, they have a lot of bars. Take you to Fry Street, all the college bars.
You said it was close to several large colleges. That's about it, though.
Yeah, mainly just college town. And like I said, the people who are older that live here, they're like older, like 60 plus. Once again, there's the square. Actually crossing at the sidewalk, or the crosswalk this time. Got 50 concurrent viewers right now. Let's go. Still counting down, guys. It's not 10 a.m. Gonna wait till 10 a.m. for the liquor store to open up. Should we put chairs out front to be goofy and funny? Like we gotta wait in line for a store that doesn't even have a line? Let's see if we can get this rest of this camera gear set up. We got one of the little gimbals, not the one from the TikTok shop either. Got a little tripod for it as well. And then it's got a magnetic mount, so we're gonna put this on the phone real quick. Gotta have it as high up as we can so the phone bounces. And then the gimbal, you just twist this to unlock it, and then it flips up, and it powers on. It'll straighten itself out, and then when we put the phone on it, like that, it'll auto adjust, and then bam, now we're balanced. We have barely enough clearance with this accessory plugged in too for it to clear the gimbal, but hey, we'll take what we can do. Can't complain. Now we won't have any shaky movements though, and we got the cowboy hat today, so. I wish we could use the tracking on this, but the tracking only works with the app because of the software. So unfortunately, we have to manually adjust this thing to keep it balanced. So still a learning curve for me.
Is your wife putty in your hands? Or you put on that cowboy hat, RJ?
She what?
Putty in your hands?
No. It does not.
You gotta take that shit off.
She laughs at me. But hey, it's funny. Ugh. Get this thing to turn back around. There we go. No, I'm not that short. It's just angle up that high. I'm hoping Riley will be pulling up soon. Jeff's normally always running late, so I don't expect him to come here right at 10 a.m., but he'll be here.
When we got here, Rod said it'd be 12 minutes. So that's when we first got here.
Perfect. So he'll be here shortly. So we have this fancy little gimbal thing. Pretty cool. A lot of cool features with this thing. And with the software, we can make some really cool videos. So we're working on that. They have something called hyperlapse because I want to do it where I'm a passenger on one of these trips, because I can use this to record it and keep everything like focused in on up front, and then we can speed it up at 40 times speed. So my 20-30 minute drive will look like it was played in like 2 minutes time. And it'll have a really cool effect because we'll have lots of traffic around us that will be passing and lots of turns and roads. So that'll make a really cool transition, I should say, into the actual walking to the store. So definitely trying to learn how to use this thing. I've been trying to use some more advanced features for the live streams like this, though. It's mainly just camera stabilization and being able to get accurate
price points on the bottles and trying to zoom in on the bottles before I can just move my hand closer to it. So we're still learning, but cool tool, just very high learning curve. Bad boy cost me, I think, like 160, 170 bucks, but
It looks fancy.
It is fancy, and it's like,
I like it.
It's on a gyro scale.
That is super cool, dude. Technology, man, it's crazy.
So, very fancy tool. And it has, like I said, through the app, you can't do live streams yet because it doesn't work with the app. Tracking, like face tracking. So I can just draw a box on your face and it'll track you around the room. So
That
you can
is
just set it up
awesome.
on a tripod and then just walk it wherever you want to go. So, a matter of fact, we used the tracking whenever I posted the video with my dad and my mom that popped up in, for the beers when we were drinking the beers. So that was really cool because the stout beers from Goose Islands, like that whole video, if you watched, it was on my dad because he was the first one there. But when he stepped off frame, it just auto locked on me instead. Hey, we just got the big man over here, the fuck man, Mr. Riley. Let's creepily watch him.
Creepily watch him. It's going, sir.
That's why the chat.
Hey, they had bigger ones, but they weren't cold. So I see you want a cold one.
Everybody was talking, but the chat was stuck on top chat, so no one's stuff was popping up. So
Yes, sir. You too.
got Mr. Riley being introduced to Mr. Tyler here. I would be doing the introducing, but we're holding a camera.
Let's see. 5 minutes to that Bourbon Outfitters drop.
Let's go stand in the shade where it's not freaking hot.
I don't have any faith. I know a lot of people hunt for those, like the URL links. They figure out what the URL is for.
And they have it like before it's supposed to be.
Yeah, so they got it. So they're just sitting there refreshing. So I'm probably not even going to try it. All I need is a friend to get one so I can get a sample.
This is the duck race, man. We tried to get him one of the bigger white monsters, but they were all warm.
I haven't eaten today, so this is going to hit quick.
What is up, Roger Randall? We need to go back and chat since we finally got chat.
hungry for lunch.
Yes, absolutely. I hope not everywhere's in.
I'll send you the link to the gimbal.
Nowhere it's
Victor.
like super crazy because it's a holiday.
Yeah.
Jeff, thanks for answering, saying Denton, Texas, because that didn't pop up for me. Sorry, Jay. Ignacio, I would have answered you, but we didn't have chat. Jeff always likes to roll in last second or even slightly late. Denton does have Iron Root. The Harbinger picks are the best. I can look for one of those for you as well.
That's what Iron Root is.
What you do one-handed is your own business, Liz. It ain't broken. Get a vape, homie. We don't vape. What? No Pellegrino? No Pellegrino water. Just, what is that, Ozarka?
Yep.
Yeah, Ozarka water. Got a Gatorade Zero.
I'm not
and then a
fancy at all.
Monster.
I don't get that smart water and whatever else.
Tap water.
TJ, trust me, Tyler knows when the 13 Colony drop is. He just had an alarm go off on his phone. Les Bramlett, have you been looking for Yippee for you? No luck yet. I've seen them, but I've only seen them on secondary. I'm just not ready to pay that price yet. I'm going to have to one of these days.
Yeah, we go like 300 on secondary.
Which
I don't
ones?
think Archie lets him pass them all driving. Back to the grind, Kentucky Derby. Oh, I didn't realize my dad was there. My dad was in chat. T's in here too.
I don't remember.
T does some gambling. She did some cruise ship gambling. Man, I wish the chat would have been rolling. It was on top chat instead of live chat, so I'm missing. I'm like, no one's talking. What the hell? I won $5,400 on my birthday last weekend on slots. It was awesome. That was from T. Damn, that's a lot. Cutlass High Proof had popped in as well. Big stream, guys. Big stream. Live from the patio. I miss the water hose taste. Yeah, we're outside of Applejacks, though. 34 concurrent viewers right now. I think we're at 50 when we just walked to the gas station, so hopefully we'll go back up when we go inside.
Gas station hunt video, dude. You found your new niche.
We're looking for allocated vape juice.
All right.
Do you have
2
the
minutes.
elusive cinnamon flavored? Oh, they're opening up the blinds.
Oh my god.
We got an Emmett Smith jersey over there too, number 22. I can see it through the window. They're probably out there or inside the store looking out like, who are these nut jobs? They won't recognize anybody. They don't even recognize me until they see probably Jeff.
Probably not.
Because I don't wear my cowboy hat when I go in there. I just finally got it out and put it on. So we got samples for you. We got a Old Fitz 8-year, 2-ounce sample, and then we also got you 2 1-ounce samples each of the Rebecca Creek. I got the 125.4 and the
So Goody Goody and Keller
131.5.
has one for $2.15.
Did you see the proof though?
I didn't see that.
See that?
I'll be back there at some point.
The proof is what we need to know.
I needed to leave that store.
Let me see that stash. My stash? I don't know. I think Tyler's stash might be a little bit better.
No, I have a full beard. Not even really a stash.
What about Riley's?
I certainly don't. That shit's invisible.
It's all he's allowed to have though.
All right, let's see what's gonna happen. Less than a minute.
Found one of the best values on a bottle of Knob Creek 9s in the barrel gas station.
Well, I might get something right here.
Oh, shit.
Well, if Stefan's in there, I can still talk to Stefan.
Time to load up Bourbon Outfitters.
What's up down south?
Oh, Andrew. What's up, Andrew?
The cowboy stash wins. I approve the stash. I love it. We can crack open Riley's uncle's bottles in the parking lot and just drink those before his uncle gets them.
That'd be fucked.
He brought you a E.H. Taylor small batch in case we don't get one here.
Oh, God bless
So you got E.H. Taylor and Blanton's. Because I know you were asking me, and I already traded my 3 before
I know,
it was too late.
He's gonna
Arizona Erickson, hi, what's going on? Down south saying, Riley!
All right, just tune.
Andrew's the homie.
He's been hanging out in Discord quite a bit too.
So there was a banner. We'll see.
Refresh a million times.
I'm on the 13th page. Refreshing.
They said it was supposed to show up on their.
On the banner.
Yeah.
It's already crashed. Would it be under their Memorial Day?
I feel like they know that it's going to be overwhelming on here, so.
No. It's game problematic.
There it is.
Popped up here. We're at.
Memorial Day.
It's in Memorial Day.
Yep.
See if we can shoulder surf with him trying to buy the 13 colony as fast as he can. If anyone finds a Blanton's dated 1/13/24, I'll pay extra for my niece's birthday. That's Jeff being an asshole in his little Acura.
Oh. Card info.
Oh, sorry. We're not trying to give you guys Tyler's info.
Nope, out of stock.
Out of stock.
That fast.
Tyler already missed it.
2 seconds.
2 seconds and they're
I
sold
was
out.
literally typing in my shipping info. Hate to see it.
Wow, that was quick.
Let's go see if we can get shot.
Less than a minute.
I told you they were sitting on the URLs, man. And I don't have any of my stuff like pre-saved, so I was screwed in there.
That is crazy.
You got any Blantons?
Got plenty of blocks. Shows lights don't wait on stream.
Fashionably late. Where's Jenny at?
I don't know. I haven't seen her yet. If she's here, she hadn't got out. Oh, TJ said he got one.
Every time. TJ got one?
TJ got one.
Yes.
How?
I don't know. Now we're going to bother TJ for a sample.
Because he's an animal.
TJ, we need samples, not for me, but for Tyler.
The good thing is they will be hitting some
Well, Tyler's going to probably have 3 of them by the end of the week anyways.
Well,
Facebook warrior.
yeah, I won't need samples.
$131 is what TJ said.
Yeah, it's because Bourbon Outfitter likes that $15 insurance for shipping.
The store is
Well,
open.
they
We're
charge
just
like
waiting on
20 or
Mr. Jeff.
$25 for shipping. It's
Trying to get this thing to
crazy.
stay focused. I think I got the 13 colony cast from Bourbon Outfitters. Carl says he thinks he got it too.
You doing all right?
Yep. Doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Ass.
All right, we're shooting this in the parking lot.
William Ruweller shooting it. Parking lot shots. Who thought they were going to have a WLW?
Hold up.
Top it off the monster. Hey, you got to take your shirt off and wear this hat when you do that. Tell Riley to shut up. It's $6 insurance.
WLW 23 sample right there. Because Jeff is the greatest man to ever live.
Fancy.
What a king.
Bob Santos, but yeah, sure. I'll take a close second.
I haven't heard from Bob. I've been trying to get a hold of him, but he hadn't responded, so I hope he's
Bob,
okay.
If you're in the chat or you're in the chat and you know Bob, reach out to him. Make sure he's okay.
So we've been trying to check on Bob. We haven't heard nothing from him.
He's telling me a new hobby.
Just over there still getting set up. Rookie. So we're already set up because we were here early.
I neglected my dog for this. Not actually.
Oh, Cutlass said he had one in his cart. Sounds like he missed it, though.
Same thing with Tyler.
I got a few coming in. It's not gonna be a big deal.
Got all kinds of people coming out
I'm
here.
not mad that I don't have to spend more money.
Mr. Jeff.
What's going on?
Watch that Mavs game last night?
No.
In the group?
Yeah.
RJ the Fed?
You definitely got me sleeping. Number 2 in line.
Number 2 in line.
At what's it called?
Oh, yeah. You were number 2.
Kickback.
Yeah, you were up the second time I went by, though.
Huh?
You were up the second time I went by.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Good to see you.
You too, Bubba. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, that's the man that was literally camping out at the total line drop. He was number 2 in line. So he got there around, I want to say, 9 p.m. Had to camp out overnight.
Me and Tyler know plenty about that.
Yeah. I'll take a what was it? 99 single barrel, 79.99.
Yeah,
What was it?
something like that. Yeah.
That's a good come up.
So we got 2 microphones too, so
barrel.
we got Tyler mic'd up
You
as
got
well.
it, right?
I can mic up
Oh
Riley.
yeah, I kept it.
I can mic up Riley.
Doing live streaming, he's got a mic and I got a mic, so we have at least someone
God.
who's trying to mic you up too.
Oh, God.
I mean, Riley and I could just walk like this.
Yeah.
We could both talk on the same
See, we
mic.
tried doing that when we did our bottle crew video, and it was terrible. We had a mic on each end of the table.
I was peeking the whole time. My buddy next to me
it was quiet as shit.
silent.
How does my package to Jeff not get there until Wednesday? Like the fuck? Apparently, TJ sent you something.
Yeah, he sent me a package just because it's like Wednesday, so last week.
Tyler did not get it, John. Unfortunately, it looks like it was sold out before he's able to capitalize on it. So don't talk about it anymore for the rest of the day because it might hurt his feelings.
Darn it.
Oh. Freaking gorilla.
Yeah, he broke
It slides off.
Yeah, he does.
I was just
But
trying
he
to
just broke the clip.
That's why I've gone through 4 sets of markers already.
Yeah, I'm breaking your shit, Jeff.
You're the only one with a pocket that makes
I know.
sense.
All right, it's hot out here, and I'm ready to go inside, guys. Let's go show you guys some bourbon. No one wants to sit here and just see us do parking lot pours, or do they?
Sorry, I have to turn monetization on.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay for this. If I'm just gonna watch us walk in.
Here at Applejack's Liquor Store over here in Denton, Texas. Let's be decent and let the boys in.
Thanks, sir.
Jeff, Riley,
Gracias.
and Tyler. Come on, guys. Got some Yamazaki, Hakashua 12 for some Japanese. These are what we tried over there the other day, the Nikas. We tried some of these when we were at the bourbon drop. I wouldn't say a drop, the allocation raffle at Juno's. Got some Balvenie 21 right here, $409.99. Need a purple top mat to be in here for that one though. Some Starward. Glenmorangie 18. Price on that's a little high though, $153.99. Not terrible though. Lagavulin 16s for some scotch, some 128.9. You said you missed the Juno raffle. What was there? I think it was one Blanton's, one Eagle Rare,
What is
one
this?
Early
Manhattan
Times.
finish?
And I think there was one other bottle, but I can't remember what. I think there was only 4
That's awesome,
bottles.
yeah.
Nothing big this time. Got the Natterjack, missing the
Interesting.
toad on
What
this
does that even
bottle.
mean?
Got some regular
Is
Natterjack
that like a
back
mixed drink
there.
or something? I don't even know what
And
Manhattan
looks like we got the mistake.
Finish.
So if Jeff wants to come over here and look at the actual bottle that's worth
bitters
showing off.
and cherry
The
brandy
mistake's
barrels.
here for $35.99.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
$35.99 for the mistake.
Uh-oh. Any good? 132. Pretty standard.
Early Times, that's allocated. It is allocated, actually. Early Times bottled and bond is allocated. They're asking.
Just so you're aware, this is allocated.
Old World Dry,
From Kentucky Gentleman?
15-year.
Huh?
Kentucky Gentleman?
Kentucky Gentleman is allocated because of Trident.
I'll tell Tyler to come over here so I can take that mic off of him. Get over here, Tyler. Apparently the mics are going crazy on the double mics. All right. We snatched the double mic and we turned it off, so hopefully that'll chill out on the mic. Sorry, guys. You see that on the shelf everywhere? Yeah, you do see it, but the price on it is what we're looking for. Got some Jack Daniel's Tennessee Rye down here. Some Sagamores. Got the Hemingway. Got some Willet Ryes here. A little bit high on these prices too. These are asking $89.99. Not terrible though. Barrel proof Jack Daniel's. 132.9 proof. Bardstown Oregon Rye. It's supposed to be really nice. Real nice. Got the Balmorhea up here. Guadalupe. Some single barrel Garrison Brothers. Sazerac picks. $27.99 for a Sazerac pick. They should have some more up front too when we go over there. Still Austin. You guys know what I think about Still Austin.
The Little Giant or the Rocket Top? Which one were you think? Which one was a good one, RJ? The Little Giant or the Rocket Top?
For the regular offerings,
Yeah.
I like the Pipe Dream.
Oh, okay.
Got some Iron Root. I know we were asking about that earlier. Harbinger, $79.99 if it'll focus. There we go. And the Promethean, $53.99. Some Balcones, Treaty Oak, Milam and Green. Got some single barrels. The legendary Stefan's over there. What's going on? All the Blue Note picks are gone, it looks like. They had Blue Note picks that were down there, but there's an empty hole now.
The new Yellowstone toasted.
It's good.
Is it?
We got it at the bar, yeah. I like it. It's
We got Willet Yellow Top down here. Millicorn.
Yeah.
Some Millicorn.
I love it. I love it. I need to go look at the table over there. See what's over there.
Got Ben Holidays over here. Got the soft red wheat and the bourbon, both Rick House proofs, $79.99 on each of those. You guys have been looking here. Got one on the bourbon, and then there's 3 left on the Rick House proof soft red wheats. Some barrel offerings. So we get that a focus. 6-year one on that. Seagrass. The Rumport and Dunn Vineyard Cabernet barrels. And then this is the gold. I know that seems like a pretty crazy price, but that's a pretty crazy bottle that's in that box. Some Chattanoogas. Look at this. This Bushwood long ball. And look at that topper right there. Little golf ball topper. You think you're paying $99.99 for the topper or the bottle?
All right. They have Sazerac Rice single barrel store picks as well.
I think I'd rather stick with
that steak Natterjack.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah,
Let's see, single barrel Jack Daniel's, 131.8 proof. Some Bardstown. No Disco 11 though. Some regular Green Rivers, but no single barrel. We were drinking on some Green River single barrel last night, the full proof. Some regular Shelfer Mictors. Some benchmarks. We got small batch bonded and top floor, full proof, and single barrel. Whole lineups here. Four Roses small batch. We got a Calumet 16. Yamazaki Allegiant. Got a Baker 7. We got a couple of them up here. Looks like these are just 7 year 5 months. Nothing too old on those. And we guys like to look for the age statement on those. Some Jim Beam product.
Yep, I got that one.
Trying to make sure we didn't miss anything. Just doing a quick browse again. Some old Granddad 114. You guys want to see this? This stuff's literally bottom shelf. $24.99 here.
OGD 114 is apparently allocated now.
That's crazy. Allocated OGD. Say no, thank you.
OGD and 14 14, 15, 16.
So this is the regular whiskey and rye selection here. Let's go look at the picks that they have hidden around here. Some Knob Creek rye, some floor whiskey. Angel's Envy, much deserved floor whiskey. I know they got some Buffalo Trace that should be up here. They always have Buffalo Trace. No Buffalo Trace. There's Bourbon Cream. There's always Buffalo Trace. There's no Buffalo Trace here. Here's an empty box. It's a Buffalo Trace box. No more Buffalo Trace.
I know.
Still got lots of smoke wagon picks, guys. If you're looking for some smoke wagon picks. 6 year. Denton County Selects. Some tequila. Sazerac Day Forge Cognac. And some more Sazerac picks. Go see if they've got that Campo.
Alright, do it, boys.
Mi Gente, that's the bottle we killed the other day. That was a good one. That was after that video or stream. It was a video, I think. After that video, we went crazy. Drank a whole bottle of tequila in one day. It was ridiculous. Some rum. Let's go over here, see what we find. Oh, I forget. Sometimes they keep stuff up front too. Let's go check that out. Down the shelf, I passed it. Torup says I passed it. Let's go find it. Torup's looking, and he said I passed it. Me Campo.
What does that look like?
I don't know. I had a picture of it, but I'm trying to find it now. Shouldn't be that expensive either. Should be relatively cheap. Coming back over here. Go back and look at third generations tequila. We got some Ochos here, by the way, if you guys are looking for those. I know these are pretty good bottles. This is a bigger bottle too, a 1 liter. Resposado. Now we gotta look harder to actually try to find this bottle.
Really?
This is where they snatched that barrel proof from them. Well, it's literally in frame of my camera. Resposado and the Blanco.
Which is that?
Mi Campo.
That's not Fortaleza.
I never said it was Fortaleza.
Torup says we need to pick that up.
See that still.
Do we buy this Torup? Is this the one to buy? This is the good one? Do we buy that Resposado? We buy it over the Blanco, right? Like that's a guarantee. $30. That sound about right for a 1 liter? Make sure we didn't miss anything else. Some fancy tequila bottles with these weird toppers. Ooh, I know I was looking at this the other day. Someone was showing me this bottle, $50. Is this one any good? Someone had this on the, they sent me pictures of, I think it was Jesus. Felipe talking about the Ligas Anejo is the best. That's solid Reposado, and it's a 1 liter nice. Okay, so we'll make sure we grab that one then. So we'll buy at least a bottle of tequila today. Making sure we didn't miss anything else. Double back, checking everything. I'm trying to back up to where you guys can see some more. I do have the cheat sheet, correct. I just know that some of the bottles weren't on there that I see here, but obviously if it's not on the cheat sheet, I probably don't need to buy it. So we'll keep that in mind. Let's go back up front and see what they got up here. Lots of Penelope. Barrel strength, Architect. Toasted rosé cask. Some straight rye. Bottled in bond. Got the malted and a small batch. And then they got the younger. Some Woodford double oaks, including a Woodford cup. Basil Hayden. Do we have to tap the belt like Major Zero does? Got some fancy tequila over here as well. Some in the case. Some Don Julio 1942. No horsehead bottles, dang. I don't see any. Making sure I didn't miss anything else. Just double checking. Got some balcons over here. Some Applejack picks. 154.4% alcohol for the True Blue. Some private barrels of True Blue is here. They got a lot of True Blue. Looks like they got at least a whole barrel of it. What's up, Beach Sand Bourbon? Any Tapatio tequila? I don't think so. Man, we were looking for Mi Campo. They've got bottles of it just sitting over here. Cases and cases and cases. Look at all this. We didn't even have to look that far. No, not 154%, just 54%. not the proof act. Alcohol by volume. Got some shopping cart tequila. See if I can get this back in focus.
Tequila, you don't barrel age vodka. Tequila, you can barrel age, I guess, in that sense. Like if it's a reposado or something like that.
All right, guys. I think this will probably conclude the live stream because we need Jeff to go disappear in the back, and then we'll see what we end up with. We'll post some stuff in the description and see what all we can find.
Kill John Lennon.
Oh, wow. That went crazy. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will do a description on what we picked up and probably a thumbnail if I can get this to focus. Thumbnail will showcase whatever we got today, and we'll probably do another segment or video where we do what all we got home, like a store haul, along with an update on the collection as a live stream. I don't know if we'll get that done today, but we'll definitely do an update there. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will add a description to this and get this re-uploaded. It'll go private whenever we end it. Whenever we get this re-uploaded too, we'll also put the Discord in the chat. So if you guys want to join the Discord, you're more than welcome to do so as well. And we'll see you guys for the next one.